If you've ever said, I think we're doing well, business just feels slow lately, then this one's for you. Because you shouldn't have to guess. In fact, your business is already giving you the answers through your numbers. It already knows what's working, you just need to learn where to look. We're about to break down the key performance indicators, or KPIs, that will help you understand what's working, what's not, and where to focus. No more hunches, just clarity. Let's help you see the story behind your sales so you can actually steer the ship and stop paddling harder while hoping for the best. It's not enough to know you make money. Although that's great, good on you, but you need to know how you make money and why. Thanks to point-of-sale systems, spreadsheets, and even a good old-fashioned notebook, you've got access to more data than most small empires had in the 90s. But it only helps if you actually use it. KPIs matter. Think of them as your business dashboard. They help you plan promotions, set staffing levels, adjust pricing, fine-tune operations, and so much more, all in real time. I hope you're wearing sneakers because we're about to walk through 5 powerful KPIs that retail expert Angel Cicerone says are must-have data points for your operations. Know your exact sales by time of day and by time of week, because knowing when your business thrives or lags helps you run targeted promos and schedule staff like a pro. A good example is a clothing store that realized their afternoons were slow until they started opening later and staying open just 1 hour longer. That small shift captured the post-dinner crowd from the restaurant next door and boosted sales without adding payroll. Next, divide your total revenue by total transactions, and you have your average sale. The goal is to increase that number over time. Let's say a coffee shop can try by bundling a cookie with every latte and hit their monthly target without spending a cent on ads. The third KPI your business should be tracking could be a real game changer. Track how many walk-ins become paying customers. If it's low, you don't need more traffic, you need better closing. One business owner found that they were only closing 17% of walk-ins. With a little front of house training, that number climbed, and so did revenue. If you want to find out what's actually selling and what isn't, this KPI tells you. A favorite pancake house discovered their most profitable item, the actual pancakes, was being outsold by everything else. It turns out they just weren't highlighting it. A few menu tweaks and a new mouth-watering photo later, pancake sales flipped in their favor. Why and how? Because they investigated their sales by category and introduced a new promo to fix their problem. Take out that calculator and now dust it off. Then divide your total sales by employee hours. This helps you identify who in your team is selling, who might need support, and how efficient your operation really is. Think of it like your team's Wi-Fi signal. Some are running full strength, others are buffering through the shift. But what would be the use for setting all these KPIs if you don't have a system to track them? The right POS can track all your key metrics and generate reports. Use your preferred one to track your KPIs weekly and compare to last month and last year. Then look at the trend, not just the total. It's not about perfection, it's about pattern recognition. Let's talk about common mistakes business owners often make so you won't. Mistake number 1 is flying blind. Don't just rely on gut feelings. It might sound confident to say, yeah, it's all in my head, but it leaves money on the table. Mistake 2, only checking numbers or progress at the end of the month. That's like checking the weather after the picnic got rained out. And finally, don't ignore your P&L or profit and loss statements. Don't think of them as being scary. They're just the grown-up version of checking your report card. You want to know if you're winning or just working really hard in circles. Review it monthly or quarterly. It'll tell you if you're pricing right, spending wisely, and if you're building sustainably. This episode might have been all about numbers, but don't worry. We'll bring it back full circle in our next episode of the Whitebox. That's all about nailing your concept to set it up for long-term success. Because once you understand the math, you can double down on the magic. When you know your numbers, you're no longer reacting, you're leading. So, instead of getting overwhelmed, start with a few KPIs and track them weekly. Carefully watch the patterns, then use those insights to build a business that will thrive. Also, it's our last episode in the next one. That's crazy. We've been like on a journey and ups and downs, and like the Whitebox, like it's like magic in here. I don't know, it's kind of weird, like multiple me's, and wow, it's been a big one. I'm gonna really miss you. Just like and subscribe. Sorry, yeah, it's been a journey, man. Yeah. Just click on the next one. I can't wait to see you there. Yeah.